Good morning, Bumblebees. Welcome to Maths This Morning. Just before we go any further, just double check that you are watching the correct video for your group. Today there are two separate videos. So there is a video for orange and red team, and then there is a separate video for yellow, green, blue and purple teams. So just double check that you're watching the right one because they both start in exactly the same way. So to start our lesson, we're all going to find a quarter of an amount. So here I've got two fractions on the board, and I've set up your fraction for you using a bar model. So I've already put in your total number, which is 24 here, and I've created your bar model. But what I haven't done is I haven't split your bar model up into quarters, and I haven't added the counters. So before we go any further, have a go at answering 1/4 of 24, and then have a go at answering 1/4 of 40. Stop your video now. Answer those questions in your books and then come back onto the video and see if you've got the right answer, just so that you are using this time really well to practice that maths. So stop the video now, have a go at answering those questions, and then when you press play, you'll have all of the answers. So 1/4 of 24 then. To start with, we need to read the question, which is what we've just done here. Then we need to draw our bar model, which I have created here. There are some bits of my bar model that are missing, and that is I haven't split my bar model into quarters. So I'm just going to very quickly draw my lines. So I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts for my 4 quarters here. Okay, so we're going to now share. The 24 is going in here because that is our whole number, and I'm going to share those 24 counters in my 4 boxes for my 4 quarters. So help me along by counting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So we're going to stop there because that is my total. And then because I am looking for 1/4 of 24, I'm going to circle my 1/4 here. I'll circle it in a different colour because it's very black this morning. So I'm going to circle it all in red. So that tells me that is my 1/4 here. So 1/4 of 24 is, count those dots and see if you've got the right answer. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That is your answer. If you've got that right, give yourself a huge, great big tick, because that is brilliant. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we're still finding quarters because that's our objective here, is to find a quarter of an amount. So job number 1, we need to check and read the question. So it says 1/4 of 40 this time. Next job is to draw your bar model, which I again have started here, and put your whole number in the top box as I have done here. And then we just need to go back a step and just split my bar into my 4 quarters. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, which we have got there. And then I'm going to share my 40 counters this time. So we're going to have to count along with me till we've shared out 40 this time. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 and 40. Just squeezing the last few in there. Okay, so it's asking for 1/4 of 40. So I'm going to circle my 1/4 of 40, which is here. Again, as I mentioned the other day, it doesn't matter if you circle the first box or the last box, they should all be equal. So how many have we got in here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So my answer to that question is 10. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a big tick. Awesome work this morning. So continue with our maths work this morning, we're going to find unit fractions of an amount. So if you are in red or orange team, you should not be watching this video now. You should be on the other video. So just stop this video and pop over to the other video. So to find a unit fraction of an amount, we're going to be looking at this key vocabulary here, unit fraction. Now, a unit fraction means that we are only finding one of those pieces. So in every fraction that we use, it will always have 1 as the numerator, and the denominator will change depending on the fraction that we are looking at. But a unit is always 1 in the numerator. So just bear that in mind when you come to answer your questions later. So to answer this question then, we need to read the question first of all. So my question is asking me, if I just take off all that annotating, it's asking me for 1/5 of 15. So my second job that I need to do, I need to draw my bar model. Now, because it is a fifth, I'm going the wrong way, because it is a fifth, I'm going to go for 5 boxes across, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I'm going to go for 2 boxes down to draw my bar, and then I'm going to put my line across the middle to separate my whole number and my parts of my number, and I'm going to split my bar into my 5 pieces or my 5 fractions. Okay, so my bar model set up, ready for this question. So the next step along our process of working out this answer is to write the whole number and to write it in my whole number box. So I've got a whole number of 15 here, and then I am going to share my 15 between my fifths. So let's count with me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to stop there because my whole number here is 15. And as I am working with unit fractions, it's only asking me for 1/5. So I'm going to circle my 1/5 and write my answer as 3. Huge well done if you got that one right. So I'm going to use this method and this process for the next question. So as I'm going through it, write it in your books. If you need to keep pausing the video, that's absolutely fine to keep up. It's not a problem. So the next question is asking me for 1/3 of 15. So I've read my question. The only thing that has changed, if I flick between the two there and you focus on that question, the only thing that has changed is the number here in the denominators. Instead of looking for the fifths, I'm looking for a third this time. So my next job is to draw my bar model. So because it is a third, I need to go 3 boxes across and 2 boxes down. I then need to separate my bar in half, so I have got my whole number at the top and my fractions for my thirds at the bottom here. So I'm just going to split those up. So my bar is now ready to use. I'm going to put the number 15 in as my whole number. So 15 goes in at the top here because that's what it tells us there. And then I'm going to share those 15 in my 3 boxes. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we'll stop there because 15 is our whole number. And my answer, because I'm looking for a unit fraction, which is one of those fractions, my answer is in fact going to be, count those dots, and the answer is 5. Well done, everybody. Awesome maths work this morning. So the last one that we're going to do together has actually got the tips next to it. So we're going to go through the helpful tips whilst we are doing it. So the first helpful tip says read the question, which we always need to do because otherwise we won't know what we're working on. So my question here is 1/6 of 18. The next one is to draw the bar model. So I'm going to draw my bar model. Now it's the fraction is sixths, which means that I need 6 boxes to go across my page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And then I need it to be 2 boxes deep. I'm going to split my bar in half along the middle so I can put my whole number at the top, and I'm going to create my 6 parts or my 6 fractions. So I'll draw those in quickly so that you can see them on my bar. Right, so let's go back to our checklist because I'm pretty sure I can tick some of these off. So I've read the question, definitely. I've drawn the bar model, I have. So I need to work out the total amount. So the total amount here, oh, I've not chosen a very good pen colour there. The total amount here is 18. So that needs to go into my bar model along the top because that is my whole number. So I've put that in, split the bar into, oh, I'm very sorry, split the bar into equal pieces. I've done that bit as well. Share the total number. So let's have a look. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. And I'm going to stop there because I've got 18 as my whole number. And because it's a unit fraction again, I'm looking for 1/6. So I circle my 1/6 and my answer is 3. So have a really good go at working through your questions to find your unit fractions of your amount. Have fun at trying to get through the tricky maze. Just make sure that when you answer, if I show you the maze very quickly, the maze is here. So answer this question here, 1/2 of 8. And then when you get the answer will either be 2 or 4. So choose the answer and then follow the path. So that's how it works. So have a really good go at trying to get yourself through the maze. Good luck if you're working on the maze. And if you are in purple and blue team, you're going to be answering these questions. All of these are on the website for you to have a look at. So have a really good go and don't forget to send me your work. Good luck, everyone.